Hey team, it's Julian Doherty here, President and Founder of DFS Marketing. How do you know what annuity is going to provide your clients with the best renewal rates 7, 8, 9, and 10 years from now? You really don't. You never know. When you sell a fixed index annuity or an index annuity to a client, you're hoping and praying that that insurance carrier, year after year after year after year, provides good renewal rate history for your client. So every year when you're meeting with a client on an annual review, you're able to say, this year the cap rates are staying the same or they increased, or this year you earned this amount of interest. But how do you really know which insurance carrier is going to provide a renewal rate history or have, integrity when it comes to renewal rates on these fixed index annuities? And an average insurance agent, when they sell a fixed index annuity, they rely on their marketing rep at a marketing organization to say, trust me, the rates are going to be great. That marketing rep may have been in the fixed index annuity business for 6 months and, not being really coached on renewal rate history, may not know anything about renewal rate history. Maybe their manager is just telling them, hey, market this fixed index annuity. It's the best thing since the parking lot. It's brand new. Start marketing it. And it's from this XYZ insurance carrier that just now got into the fixed index annuity business and has no real history. So the word of advice for me when it comes to selling fixed index annuities and providing a carrier that is going to have that rate integrity or that renewal rate history that's going to continually shine for your client, in my opinion, the product or the carrier that you should look at is a carrier that actually publishes their renewal rate history. So many different carriers out there, when you ask them, hey, ask the marketing department, do you have a renewal rate history? Nope, we don't have a renewal rate history. We don't do that. Here's an illustration on what the annuity might look like in the future based on past performance, but we don't have a renewal rate history. That should be a red flag right away. That's not a carrier you want to use because they don't publish their renewal rate history. So when you're shopping a fixed index annuity for a customer, make sure you use a carrier that has a published renewal rate history. Ask the marketing rep, hey, does this carrier publish their renewal rate history? Does this carrier publish their cap rates? Does this carrier publish the actual returns on previous annuities written 5, 7, 10 years ago? Those are some of the most important questions you should ask your marketing rep or the insurance company. What are the renewal rate history? Does this carrier have a rate history that you could show to me, that I could show to the client, showing that they are Triple Crown rated when it comes to renewal rate history, when it comes to cap rate history? It's so important. The worst feeling in the world is selling a fixed index annuity to a client on, let's say, $500,000, and it's a brand new insurance carrier or it's a carrier that just got in the fixed annuity space. And then after year one, you're sitting there with a client and the cap rates were, 6, 7, 8%. And now on renewal rate history, the caps have dropped to the minimum guarantee of 3%, or maybe that carrier had a pretty cool volatility control index that had no cap and a spread, and the illustration when you were meeting with a client looked great, 8, 9, 10% a year returns previously. Your $500,000 will double to $1 million based on historical rates. And after that 1 year or that 2 year reset, if the market was negative, 0% was credited to that client's account, and you've got a rate change, or let's say your spread increased from 2% to 7%. The participation rate goes from 100% down to 50%. That's a tough pill to swallow, and That's a very tough explanation to give to a client that saw an illustration a year or 2 years ago with 7 and 10% returns, but now you're having to explain that the annuity has completely changed and no interest was credited, and in future years the interest is going to be very, very low, or the return potential is going to be very low. So you've got to make sure you're checking with a carrier and checking with that marketing organization or that marketing rep and finding out, digging deep. Show me some renewal rate history. Show me some cap rate history. If I don't see the cap rates, I'm not going to present that product to my client. I'm not the one, you're not the one that's going to have to go back to the client and meet with them and have to see that client for 10 years in a row. You're a marketing rep in a marketing organization and you're not in front of that client. So it's your job. You have to do the due diligence. You have to be the one, making sure that the product is going to perform for the client over and over and over again. So if your marketing rep is marketing a carrier to you and not showing the renewal rate history, or dances around the renewal rate history, like, oh, they're going to do good for you. Hey, my boss tells me that this carrier is going to do really good for you. So sell the product to your client. But in fact, that carrier is not going to do well for your client. And in fact, that carrier, let's say, is not in it for your client. They're in it for themselves, and possibly sell that book of business to another carrier, and that other carrier drops the rates to the minimum guarantee. That's the worst feeling in the world. I don't want to ever have those kind of conversations with my clients, and I don't want to have those conversations with agents. And so at DFS Marketing, we are always making sure that we are marketing products that have their renewal rate history available to the agents to show to their clients, or products that have actual return crediting history, like from January of 2017 to January 2018, we credited, 7% return, and then 16 to 17 and 15 to 16, that we have consistently provided good returns to the customer, and we're in it for the long run. So if you're looking for the next case, if you're looking for the next product on your next case, and you want to make sure you're using a product that's going to provide good, substantial renewal rate history for your clients, make sure you give DFS Marketing a call. Let us possibly find that product that has a renewal rate history that you can show to your customer. It's not secret. It's not a big secret what the rates are. And here at DFS Marketing, make sure you ask us that question. If you need any help on any cases that you're working on, maybe need something above and beyond just an illustration to present to a client, possibly some rate integrity, some proof of the renewal rates, proof of previous returns on actual contracts, not hypothetical illustrations, give DFS Marketing a call. We can help you potentially find the right suggestion for your client so you can make that recommendation back to your client on the best product. So I really appreciate the opportunity. Give us a call if you're working on any cases, if you need any help on renewal rate history, and if you need any special designs, we can make great suggestions to you. Look forward to doing business with you. Again, thank you very much for watching this Founders 5. Have a great day.